going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Bob Jones High School Choir.
Welcome back as we get ready for the boys' game. This place has filled up pretty quick. Pretty large crowd in here for this crosstown rival between the Bob Jones Patriots and the James Clemens Jets. Starting lineup for James Clemens. We've got number 4, Keaton Harris. Number 5, Sieto Yakota. Number 10, Nick Harris. Number 11, Isaiah Cleavers. And number 24, Alexander Blue. Starting lineup for the home team, Bob Jones Patriots. Number 1, Harrison Lockett. Number 3, Ethan Horton. Number 4, MJ Robinson. Number 10, Jacob Parks. And number 14, B.J. Kellum. Head coach of James Clemens is Frankie Sullivan. Head coach for Bob Jones is Bryant Starkey. James Clemens coming in with an 8-2 record, 2-0 in 7A.
They didn't have any.
7A Area 8. Bob Jones coming in at 7-5, 2-0 in 7A Area 8. Both teams with wins over Florence and Austin. So this for the lead for that area. Should be a great game as Bob Jones completes the intros. Again, pretty electric crowd already. Both sides full. James Clemens students all the way up to the top on our far side. Bob Jones students filling one end under the goal. So Alexander Blue and Jacob Parks looks like we'll square off on the tip as we get ready to get this one underway. And the ball's up, and it'll be controlled by James Clemens. Ball goes through the hands of Harris, and Harrison Lockett comes out of it. with an easy layup for Bob Jones. Quick turnover there by James Clemens. They'll try and get settled in right here. Get a good shot. Three-point attempt is good by number 10, Nick Harris. The Bank Independent Bank is open early here for this one. Again, Bank Independent open till 8 o'clock, so I guess we're right on cue, Sam. 10 more minutes. Bob Jones will now work it around. Lockett now at the top of the key. He'll get it over to M.J. Robinson with a three. It'll be no good. Fight on the rebound. Parks will come away with it, and Bob Jones will control. Inside to Robinson, who misses both, but Harrison Lockett will come away with it. And a quick 4-0 lead. Three-point attempt by Yokota is no good. But Alexander Blue will corral the rebound and drop in his first 2 points of the night. 5-4 lead, James Clemens. Nice defense by James Clemens as they'll poke away. Yokota will drive. He'll have it taken away from him, and we're going to have a jump ball called. And it will be Bob Jones basketball. Six minutes left here in the first quarter. As Harrison Lockett will bring it up the court for Bob Jones. He'll swing it over to Darby, who's checked in. Lockett will drive. Stop, go back door. Nice ball movement by Bob Jones before B.J. Kellum will put in two. Nice push on the other end. Kellum with the foul. And Cleavers, Isaiah Cleavers, will look to complete the and one. And he will, and the Jets have a 2-point lead. So fast game so far. Both teams trying to get out and push. James Clemens now dropping back to man-to-man as Harris guards Lockett. He'll swing it over to Robinson. Robinson back to Lockett. They'll swing it over in the corner. Nice ball movement. Reverse layup is no good by Robinson, but it'll be out of bounds, and Bob Jones will control possession. A couple of subs for James Clemens as Corbin Johnson checks in. Lockett with the inbounds. He'll get it in. Wharton with it. Back up top to Jacob Parks. Over to Lockett. In the corner to Robinson. Top of the key three by Wharton. It'll be off the mark. And Corbin Johnson will come out. He'll turn it over as Lockett now will push. Nice spin move. Nice rejection there by number 11, Isaiah Cleavers. And we're going to have an intentional foul on Bob Jones. Not sure that was meant to be an intentional. But Ethan Wharton will pick up the foul as Isaiah Cleavers will go to the line to shoot two for the Jets. First one is no good, so he'll have one more. As he will take his time, couple of dribbles. And the second one is good. So 9-6 lead now. As James Clemens will keep the ball because of the intentional foul call. So James Clemens in their offense. Driving a shot by Darby is no good, and Parks will come out and push for Bob Jones. Then he'll drive, nice turnaround, be off the back of the rim. And Cleaver will come out of it with James Clemens. They'll push. Three-point attempt by Johnson is no good. Ballou fights Kellum for the rebound, and Kellum will come away with it. Lockett now will cross half court. Halfway through the first quarter, 9-6 James Clemens. As they're going to trap Lockett up in the corner, he'll get it out to Parks. Over to Pace, who will try a three. It'll be no good. Long rebound. Came out to Kellum, but it was knocked away from him. And now James Clemens will have it. Johnson with the dribble, being guarded by Robinson. They'll get it inside to Ballou. He'll turn around and lay it in. Nice look as Alexander Ballou will drop two more in. 5-point lead. Pace trapped in the corner. Nice play by Johnson. Stripped it away while it was in the air. Took it up and threw it off the body of the player. As we had a camera with the flash on in the crowd as the officials are getting that turned off. Ready to go. Cleaver will inbound to Johnson, who will give it right back to Isaiah Cleaves. Dakota with a long three from the top of the key. It's way off. And Kellum comes away with the rebound. They'll push ahead. Rebound is missed, or the shot is missed, but Jacob Parks with a nice putback for Bob Jones. Cleaves with a three from the top of the key. It's no good, and Parks will control the rebound on the end for Bob Jones, and he'll push ahead. Johnson with the drive. Lockett. Harrison Lockett with a drive. That'll cut the lead to one, coming up on 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 1 point lead for James Clemens. Man, they just don't have an answer. That's Alexander Ballou. If they can get it into him, going to have a strong night, as Kellum is trying to match up with him but just hasn't had an answer yet. Ballou listed at 6'7", 200. Lockett will give it to Parks in the corner. His three will go in and out, and Ballou will come away with the rebound. 3-point attempt by Darby. And Makai Darby will nail the three. 16-10. As Lockett will give it in to Kellum, who will give it back to Lockett. Nice backdoor pass to Parks. He'll miss the turnaround, get the rebound. Fouled on the follow through there, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Corbin Johnson with the foul. Just the first team foul on James Clemens, 2 for Bob Jones, as Parks will head to the line for 2 free throws. First one is good. as Blue gets a break. He'll sit down for the rest of the first quarter. And Parks will go to the line with his second, and it's up and good. Jacoby Gill checks in for Bob Jones as James Clemens leads 16-12, coming up on a minute remaining in the first quarter. TJ Knapp has checked in for James Clemens as that shot is off the mark. Rebound controlled by Robinson, and we'll have a foul. And that is TJ Knapp. That's his first, second team foul. Tylen Pace waiting for the inbounds. From Reese Lockett, and now he'll push. Kick it out in the corner. Back to Pace. Pace back to the corner. Long three from the corner by M.J. Robinson is good. And we got a 1-point game. Brendan Hill tries to drive. He'll lose it out of bounds. And Bob Jones will be down by one with the ball, 36.2 remaining here in quarter number one. Harrison Lockett. Over to Pace. Pace to Reese Lockett. Reese Lockett will hand it back to Pace. He'll drive, try to throw it up with the left hand. It'll be no good, and James Clemens will come away with 10 seconds left. Corbin Johnson with it. Over to the corner at three. Three-point attempt is up and no good by Darby. And at the end of the first quarter, James Clemens 16. Bob Jones 15. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back. Start of the second quarter. James Clemens leads by one. Nick Harris set to inbounds. He'll give it to Isaiah Cleves. As James Clemens will get set in their offense. Alexander Blue check back in. He'll have it now. Over to Yokota. And back to Harris. Cleves with it, top of the key. Nick Harris with it now, looking for something to do with it. He'll drive with the left hand, have it knocked out, but get it back. As James Clemens is very patient right now in their offense. Alexander Blue took an elbow in the ribs, and he's struggling a little bit. Yokota now with it. And we're going to have a foul off the ball. I believe that's going to be on Tylen Pace. That'll be his first. As Ethan Wharton will check back in and replace Pace. Cleaves off to Harris as Yokota tried to go baseline. Now they'll kick it across to Yokota. He'll give it to the top before they reset. James Clemens now been in possession for over a minute here to start the second quarter. And we're going to have another foul. That is going to be on number 21, Jaden Green. His second team foul for the Patriots, as Cleaves will trigger the inbounds from the baseline. They'll get it into Blue, who will take a jump shot. It'll be off the mark. Wharton will come out with the rebound, and they'll push up ahead and throw it away. M.J. Robinson was out in front of the pack, but couldn't control the pass. And it'll be a quick turnover, and James Clements will take it back. Harris will inbound to Cleaves, and he'll bring it up the floor. Back to Harris, to Yokota. Over to Keaton Harris. Blue with the drive and the scoop with the left hand, and it rolls off the rim. And Wharton comes away with the rebound for Bob Jones. Reese Lockett will drive, and he's going to be fouled. I believe that is going to be on Seto Yokota. So Seto Yokota picks up his first team foul, as Harrison Lockett is at the table to check back in. They thought that may be a shooting foul. As we've got one fan who has been asked to leave very nicely, as Bob Jones will inbound. That Bob Jones student section right there underneath the goal has been very active. And now we've got a 5-second count on Harrison, as Cleaves had him locked up. So a couple of turnovers here early in the second quarter for Bob Jones. James Clements unable to capitalize, as they still with just a 16-15 lead with 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Nice penetration by Cleaves, and he'll drop in too. So Harrison Lockett will bring it up. Again, he's being pressured pretty heavily by Cleaves. He'll get it to Wharton, who will drive before they get the ball back into Wharton's hands now at the top of the key. Wharton with the penetration. Pull-up jumper is no good, but he's fouled. And I believe that is going to be I think that is Yokota's second, as Wharton will go to the line to shoot two. His first one is short off the front of the rim, as Jacob Parks checks back in. And then Darby checks in, replacing Yokota. Wharton at the line with his second. And it's good. 2-point lead now for James Clemens, 18-16. 5:15 remaining. Nice defense there by Wharton, who will knock that pass away, as Nick Harris was trying to get it to Keaton Harris. Now Corbin Johnson checks back in. He'll get it into Cleaves, being guarded by Parks. Down inside to Johnson. He'll pull a little turnaround jumper and kiss it off the glass. Nice basket by Corbin Johnson. Very Tim Duncan-like. 4-point lead. Great game so far, back and forth. Nice penetration by Harrison Lockett, and he's got now 8 points for the Patriots. Alexander Ballou will try a long three. It'll go off the back of the iron, but will be controlled by Harris, and they'll reset the offense. Corbin Johnson with it at the top of the key. He's wanting him to clear out as he is being guarded. Being guarded there by Jaden Green, but buries the turnaround, and Corbin Johnson starting to feel it on the offensive end for the Jets. Jacob Parks now with it. He'll lose possession. He'll fall down as 4 players now on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball, and it will remain with Bob Jones. MJ Robinson checks back in, replacing Green. Halfway through second quarter, as Brian Kellum will turn, and he'll put 2 in. Brian Kellum with nice penetration and 2 points, as Corbin Johnson comes right back to this side. He'll give it up as the Jets will work it around to the other side. Ballou lost it, knocked out of his hands by Parks, and Lockett will push. They got away with a little push off there, but he'll end up inside and he'll get fouled. I believe that's going to be on Keaton Harris. That'll be his first, and Harris and Lockett will go to the line for 2. Lockett's first one is up and no good, as Ty Pace checks back in for the Patriots. Lockett with one more. James Clemens with a 22-20 lead. Second one is up and no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound by Corbin Johnson. His second, 4th team foul. So Bob Jones will inbounce it to Parks. Thought about a long three, but put it on the floor and penetrate, and he's going to drag that pivot foot, and he'll be called with a travel. Nick Harris checks back in for Corbin Johnson, as Cleves will now bring it back up the court for the Jets. Bob Jones in a man-to-man defense. Little motion offense trying to get the ball into Ballou. He'll kick it back out for a long 3-point attempt that'll go in and out. And Ty Pace comes down with the rebound for the Patriots. Looking to tie this thing up. 2.5. Nice crossover by Pace. He'll push it in, go up with the left hand, and it'll be no good, as James Clemens will come away and Cleves will push. He'll take a floater. It'll be no good, but he is going to be fouled by MJ Robinson. So Cleves will go to the line to shoot 2. That's the 3rd team foul this quarter for Bob Jones. Cleves misses the first. Darby checks back in. Brendan Hill checks back in. As we get a little banter going back and forth between the cheering sections. Cleves misses both. Little pressure now by James Clemens. Full court man-to-man pressure. As we're going to have a foul on Braden Hill. And in the bonus, so Ty Pace will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coach Frankie Sullivan not agreeing with that call, showing the official what he thought was pretty good defense, as the first shot is no good by Pace. So both teams struggling now in the second quarter after a pretty good shooting performance in the first quarter. Pace misses both. And James Clements will look to extend this 2-point lead. As Cleves directs traffic. He'll turn it over as Kellum will come away with a rebound. Or as a steal. Harrison Lockett up ahead. And I believe he's going to be fouled. And Harrison Lockett may head back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. And he will. As Isaiah Cleves picks up his first personal. And Harrison Lockett back to the line. Patriots missed 5 free throws in a row as Lockett snaps that streak and buries the first. 2:03 remaining. First quarter. As Lockett will put the second one in. Bob Jones now a little full court press as James Clements breaks it. As Kellum's going to pick up the foul on Darby. So Makai Darby to the line for 2 free throws. And his first one is up and good. As Gill and Wilson check in. Darby's second one is good. .145 remaining, second quarter. Parks with it at the top of the key. He'll try a backdoor pass to Jacoby Gill, and it'll be thrown away. And James Clemens will come away with the turnover. Cleves will hand it over to Wilson, who will get it in the corner to Brendan Hill, who will go in strong. And Ty Pace will pick up the foul. And Hill will go to the line to finish the 3-point play. Free throw's no good. Battle for the rebound. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be Alexander Ballou. And we'll head to the other line to shoot 2 more free throws as MJ Robinson will step to the line for the first time tonight. His free throw is good as Wharton will check back in, replacing Pace. Again, James Clements 8-2, Bob Jones 7-5. Both teams 2-0 in the area. MJ Robinson makes both of his. So 2-point lead for James Clemens. Cleve splits the double team. Tries a little floater, didn't have enough on it, but it's coming out by Darby. And James Clemens will keep possession. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. 2-point lead, James Clemens. Wilson will get it over to Darby. He'll try a jumper. It'll be no good. And Wharton comes away with the rebound. Harrison Lockett now push ahead to Jacob Parks. He'll try to drive and have it rejected. But Bob Jones will control. Again rejected on the inside. Wilson with a nice pass. Shot is missed. So nice pass by Michael Wilson. Could not finish the play. And as the James Clemens player grabbed a hold of the rim, the official stopped play. So Bob Jones will inbounds with 25 seconds left now, first quarter. Trailing by 2. Wharton will drive. He'll go back door. Come out for a long three-point attempt by Jay Green. And now Bob Jones with a 1-point lead. Blue misses a 3 on this end. Bob Jones will come away, and Wharton will try a long 3 from half court, and it'll be no good. But James Clemens now with a trailing 27-26 to Bob Jones here at halftime. You're watching high school basketball right here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
In 1947, a group of farmers in North Alabama started a bank because they believed a local bank investing in local people is the key to making a positive difference in the community. Locally owned and operated, Bank Independent is committed to investing in our local communities.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
year may be ending, but the savings are just beginning right here at Story and Lee Furniture. Just imagine 3 football fields full of furniture, and half of everything in the store is half off. Over 500 recliners in stock, and half of them are half off. Over 200 dining rooms in stock, and half of them are half off. Buy a Kingsdown king-size mattress set for the price of a queen. Plus, get 0% financing and free delivery too. Story and Lee's half off half of everything sale absolutely ends Saturday, January 3rd.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. The spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need from our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is the X Sports Network.
Second half action getting ready to get started. Harrison Lockett leading all scorers for Bob Jones with 10 points. Isaiah Cleves leading with 7 for James Clemens. As Cleves with a little pull-up jumper, and he's going to be fouled by, I believe that's Horton. Alexander Blue with 6 points for James Clemens. Darby with 5. Corbin Johnson with 4. As Cleves knocks down the first one. Cleves' second one is up and good. Horton being guarded by Yokota. He'll get it over to Lockett. Lockett to Parks. Parks will drive. Shot will be no good, and Blue will come away with it, but he will lose it. And I think we're going to have another foul on Horton. We will. Second team foul. As James Clemens will inbound. Nick Harris to Isaiah Cleves. Back to Harris. Over to Harris. Into Yokota and to Blue at the top of the key. Alexander Blue hands it off to Cleves, who will penetrate, and he'll be rejected by Kellum. And James Clemens will fall back on defense. Harrison Lockett in the corner. He will dribble it back out and give it to Horton. Horton with a drive up to Parks, who will drive now. Have it knocked out of his hands, but we'll have a foul. That'll be on Caden Harris. And Parks will head to the line to shoot 2. First one is no good. Ty Pace will replace Horton as Parks will step back to the line for his second free throw. It's good. So 28-28. 6:50 remaining. Third quarter. Dakota with a try and give and go, but it's tipped away, and up ahead is Lockett, who will have it blocked by Cleves. Nice rebound attempt by Kellum, and he's fouled. So Seta Yokota picks up his third personal, and Brian Kellum will head to the line. His first one is no good. Johnson and Hill checking back in. So Brian Kellum at the line for his second. And it's no good. Excuse me, it's good. So 1-point lead for the Patriots. Now they're in a little full court press, trying to force a turnover. Penetration there by James Clemens is no good, and Coach Frankie Sullivan is asking where the foul is. Had a kick ball there by Lockett, so it will stay with the Jets. They don't notice, but the clock's running. We're not going to tell them. Are we, Sam? So a good 30 seconds has run off the clock before we finally get it stopped. As Reese Lockett will replace Harrison Lockett. Inbound to Blue. They'll leave him alone, and he will drive and absolutely flush it. He's going to get called with the offensive foul. So unless he pushed off with his forearm as he went up, maybe it's the charge. I think they got him with a charge. So Blue with the charge, he'll pick up the foul. As we're getting kind of physical down here on this end between Blue and MJ Robinson. Parks will lay it in for 2. We talked about earlier how that crowd right under the basket could lead to a little bit of trouble, and Blue wasn't happy with the personal foul on the charge. As both teams came down the court, there was a little bit of pushing and shoving and bumping, and it continued down the court. And now the officials are going to get together and decide what the call is. I'm not sure we'll be able to tell what all is going to be called.
Foul is on Patriots number 24, Ty Pace. And a technical foul on number 24.
So Ty Pace picks up a personal foul. So we've got a foul on Ty Pace, technical foul on Alexander Blue, technical foul on Coach Frankie Sullivan, and then a technical foul on MJ Robinson for Bob Jones. So I'm not sure how this is all going to shake out. As multiple people trying to restrain Coach Sullivan, as he tells them he's fine. He just wants an explanation. And the officials will huddle back up and talk a little bit more. So we'll just kind of sit right here while they figure this out. I would tell you what was going on, but I'm not sure myself. As they head back to the scorer's table. They will now call Bob Jones, head coach, over. That's Bryant Starkey. And Coach Sullivan talking to one of the police officers here in attendance. As we're going to try and get this figured out. Michael Wilson has checked in for Blue. As it looks like out of all of that, James Clemens will inbound from the baseline. So if I heard everything right, we had a technical foul on Alexander Blue, a technical foul on Coach Frankie Sullivan, and a technical foul on MJ Robinson for Bob Jones. So Bob Jones with control now, up by 3. As Ty Pace will penetrate, kick it back out to Harris. Excuse me, to Robinson, MJ Robinson. Now it's over to Lockett. He'll drive. He's going to be bumped by Cleaves. So Isaiah Cleaves will pick up the second foul. Looks like Lockett may be having some cramps as he stretches out the toe. And I believe just under 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter, and Bob Jones already at the free throw line for the rest of the quarter to shoot 2. As Harrison Lockett will miss the first of 2. Lockett second is good. 4-point lead now for Bob Jones. And we're going to have a timeout, full timeout for Bob Jones. We'll take it with them. High school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
We're back as Cleaves takes the inbound pass. Little pressure by Bob Jones. Be knocked out of his hands by Robinson, but James Clemens will control an inbound from just in front of their bench. Exciting start to the third quarter. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter, both with shooting two free throws on each foul. Nice. Thought it was a nice step under, but it's going to be called for the traveling, and they'll turn it over. And Bob Jones will take control. James Clemens with a little full court pressure. They've got Lockett trapped. And we've got a timeout by the Bob Jones bench. So Coach Starkey noticing that Lockett was trapped, and he'll call a 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick one, Sam. It's high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
The year may be ending, but the savings are just beginning right here at Story & Lee Furniture. Just imagine 3 football fields full of furniture, and half of everything in the store is half off. Over 500 recliners in stock, and half of them are half off. Over 200 dining rooms in stock, and half of them are half off. Buy a Kingsdown king-size mattress set for the price of a queen. Plus, get 0% financing and free delivery too. Story & Lee's half off half of everything sale absolutely ends Saturday, January 3rd.
4:41 remaining in a spirited third quarter. Bob Jones to inbound. James Clemens with some full court pressure. Blues checked back in. He's down on the free throw line on this end as Reese Lockett will take the inbounds and get it over to Ty Pace. They'll get it across. Double dribble is going to be the call by Lockett. When it came to him, he took a dribble, picked it up, and then put it on the ground again. Bob Jones will drop back into their defense, and Corbin Johnson will turn it over. So as this thing has gotten exciting and spirited, the play has gone down a little bit as both teams now facing pressure, turning the ball over as Bob Jones turns it over again. As Parks is going to pick up the foul. And now Keaton Davis will step to the line. Maybe a free throw contest the remainder of the third quarter as both teams in the bonus. As Harris will knock in his first free throw. Second attempt. Rolls in. 32-30. Bob Jones with the 2-point lead. Again, full court pressure by James Clemens. MJ Robinson will break it across to Ty Pace. He'll pull up and shoot a three, and Ty Pace will bury it. And we've got more contact as Parks is going to pick up another foul, and Cleves will head to the other end to shoot two. So Cleves at the line and drops down the first one. 10 points now for Isaiah Cleves, point guard for this James Clemens Jets team. His second one is up and good. 35-32 now. As the pressure by James Clemens. Big battle on the floor, and it will stay with James Clemens as it'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Bob Jones. It'll be off James Clemens. Harrison Lockett inbounds to Ty Pace. He'll get at the corner to MJ Robinson. His three is no good, and Blue comes away with the rebound. Cleves will push. Nice crossover and floater. It's up and no good, and he'll come down and fight for the rebound. Corbin Johnson will with a floater. It'll be no good, and Blue comes away and drops in 2 points. Now 8 points for Alexander Blue. 1 point game, 35-34 now. Another turnover by Bob Jones. James Clemens' defense has gotten really aggressive as Cleves will kick it in the corner for a three. It's up and no good, and Blue comes down with it again, and he scores and is fouled. So count the basket. Brian Kellum with the foul, and Blue will hand to the free throw line to try and finish off the three-point play. 1 point lead now, James Clemens. Back and forth game. 36-35 now. Blue with 10 points, looking for a point number 11. And it'll be off the mark, and Parks comes away with the rebound. Wharton. Get it to Parks. Over to Harrison Lockett. He'll fake and drive. His layup is good. 13 points for Harrison Lockett. Bob Jones goes up by 1. Corbin Johnson will lose it out of bounds and turn it over, as Jacoby Gill will check back in for Kellum. And we'll turn it right back over as the ball will go off Wharton's hands and out of bounds, and James Clemens will inbound from underneath their own goal. Cleves set to inbound. Blue on the block there, being guarded by Gill. They'll get into the corner to Johnson. He'll try a long three off the back iron. Fight for the rebound. Harris will come away with it. They'll give it back to Cleves to set up the offense. Great block by Parks. Will kickstart a fast break as Lockett will be fouled. As Harrison Lockett will now head back to the free throw line. Fouls on Harris. So Harrison Lockett back to the free throw line, looking for points number 14 and 15. First one is missed. Brendan Hill checks back in, replacing Harris for James Clemens. Second free throw by Lockett is good. 2 point lead, 38-36 now. Little half court trap by the Patriots. Cleves will break it, and a little floater from the free throw line is good. Foul on this end, as Hill is going to be called for the whistle, and Parks will head to the free throw line. .13 points for Isaiah Cleves now, as Parks will miss the front end. He'll step back up and try and make this a 1 point Bob Jones lead. It's also no good, as Corbin Johnson will come away with a rebound. Little half-court trap again by Bob Jones. And again, forcing another turnover before it is taken back away by Hill. Could have had a travel there. Going strong to the rim is Makai Darby. He'll score it. And Jacoby Gill will come away with a foul, as Darby will look to finish a three-point play. Minute and a half remaining, third quarter. Seattle Yokota checks back in, along with Jaden Green for Bob Jones. Darby's free throw is good. 3-point lead for James Clemens. Full court press by the Jets. Hill and Darby up top. Putting pressure on Lockett. Get it into Parks. Back to the goal. He'll give it to Wharton. Wharton will drive. Got out of control and threw it away. Wharton may be bleeding a little bit as he'll head to the bench. Ty Pace will check back in to replace him, as Hill will trigger the inbounds. Cleves bring it up slow. It's been a very fast-paced third quarter. Cleves being guarded by Lockett. Give it to Ballou. Alexander Blue spins. He'll put it up and no good. No foul. Pace will come away with the rebound. He turned to give it to Green. And Green wasn't looking. And then we're going to have a foul. Jacoby Gill picking up his second. And Mekhi Darby back to the free throw line to shoot two. His first one is good. Brian Kellum checks back in, replacing Gill. Darby's second free throw is good. Now 5-point lead for James Clemens. 45 seconds remaining, third quarter. Pace and Lockett bringing it up the floor for Bob Jones. Green back to Lockett. 30 seconds remaining. Lockett being guarded by Yokota. Lockett will penetrate. Cleves comes in to challenge. Shot is no good, and Blue comes away with the rebound. 30-second timeout called by Frankie Sullivan with 18.9 remaining. This is the high school basketball on Nordex Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
This is the X Sports Network.
Sitting here talking with Clay Coleman, a good friend Clay Coleman, and his son Timothy, who's home from college. And been a very exciting third quarter as these two crosstown rivals, Area 8 combatants, both looking to go undefeated and perfect in area play early. Turnover now as Parks come away with it. He tries to get it ahead to Lockett, and it'll be, that's not Lockett. Yeah, it's Reese Lockett. And it'll be thrown away out of bounds. So James Clemens will take it back over with 5.6, leading by 5. Cleves will push. Get it ahead to Yokota. Yokota with the long threes off the rim. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 43-38. James Clemens leads. You're watching X Sports Network, presentation of high school basketball, sponsored by Bank Independent.
In 1947, a group of farmers in North Alabama started a bank because they believed a local bank investing in local people is the key to making a positive difference in the community. Locally owned and operated, Bank Independent is committed to investing in our local communities.
The year may be ending.
In 1947,
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Sit down, Sam. You can't jump around to the music. You got work to do. Start of the fourth quarter. Should be a good finish now as the James Clemens Jets lead 43-38 over Bob Jones. Bob Jones will have possession to start the fourth quarter. Wharton over to Lockett, into Parks. Parks will drive on Johnson. His shot is no good, but Lockett comes down with the rebound, and Harrison Lockett will start the scoring in the fourth quarter for Bob Jones. Johnson will try a lob pass into Blue. Great save by the big guy as Cleves will penetrate, and it's no good, and nobody got back. And here comes Harrison Lockett, but Darby from behind with the block. Very athletic play by Mekhi Darby. Bob Jones to inbounds. They'll get into Lockett in the quarter to Wharton. Johnson defending Parks in the paint. Cleaves up on Harrison Lockett. Nice pass from Lockett to Parks. And we're back to a 1-point game. Johnson with the penetration for James Clemens, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Ethan Wharton bringing it up, and it'll be knocked out of his hands and off his leg. Corbin Johnson with a nice defensive play. As Harris will check back in for Johnson. Darby over to Yokota. Back to Darby. Harris with the drive. Up and no good, and Parks comes away with the rebound. He'll push, but Darby tries to pick his pocket, and we've got a jump ball now. And possession will be to James Clemens. Looks like Parks may be banged up a little bit. As Ty Pace will check back in for him. As Parks will head through the door and down the tunnel. Nick Harris with the ball, handed off to Yokota. To Ballou. Harris back with it now, over to Cleves. Cleves driving on Lockett. And he'll lose it out of bounds. So I think James Clemens may be pressing now, trying to do a little bit too much. Long inbounds pass to Kellum. He'll give it to Wharton. Wharton will kick it in the corner. MJ Robinson, he'll miss a three. And Harris will come away with it, and Brian Kellum is going to foul him. First team foul of the fourth. We'll be at Central High School Friday night as the Brooks Lions come to town. And then on Monday night, we'll be back at Lauderdale County as we see Brooks again as Ty Pace with the steal and the layup. Bob Jones back with the lead. As we're going to have a foul on the inside. As that's Kellum's fifth. So Jacoby Gill will have to come in for him. And Cleves will hand to the line to shoot two. Big loss for Bob Jones as they'll have to go the remaining 5.5 minutes without their inside man. Cleves misses the first one. He'll try and tie the game up here. 44-43, Bob Jones leads. And he'll get it. So first point of the fourth quarter for James Clemens as Bob Jones tied this thing up early here in the fourth. Wharton inside to Gill. He pushes his way in. That shot is no good, and Blue comes away with the rebound. Cleves pushes. Stolen by Ty Pace. And he'll lay it in with the left hand. Great start to the fourth quarter by Ty Pace. Cleves with the penetration off the back iron. Blue will come away with the rebound. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by MJ Robinson. Park will check back in as Horton hobbles off. Looks like he may have a cramp. James Clemens with the inbound. It's Corbin Johnson being guarded by Pace. Johnson's going to take him, and he will miss the layup. He's got the size on Pace, but missed the layup. Pace with a great pass to backdoor to Harrison Lockett. And it's a 4-point lead. Darby will drive. And we're going to have a jump ball. Great defense by Harrison Lockett. And it'll be Bob Jones' ball. Bob Jones will beat the pressure, but Ty Pace will lose it, and he's on the floor with it. Bob Jones will call a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. This is high school basketball on the Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always been just been a phone call away.
We're back. 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter to decide this one. Bob Jones 48, James Clemens 44. Bob Jones with the inbounds from underneath their goal. Ty Pace throws it away, and Corbin will come away with it, and he'll miss the easy layup. And Bob Jones will be back with it and set up their offense. Harrison Lockett into Parks. Being guarded by Cleves. Over to Pace. And Pace knew he had nowhere to go, so he just threw it off the leg of Blue. Brendan Hill checks in and replaces Johnson. Ball inbounded to Robinson. Up top to Harrison Lockett. Being guarded there by Yakota. Yakota gets a double team by Cleves. Pace to Robinson, back to Pace. Inside to Parks. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Parks. Nice job by Sieto Yakota. So James Clemens with it as Cleves crosses half court. Inside to Blue, being guarded by Gill. Blue up and under, and he'll score it, and he'll be fouled by Gill. So Reese Lockett will replace Gill. And Blue will be at the line trying to make this a one-point game. 3 minutes remaining. Blue's free throw is good, and it's 48-47. Sam, I don't know if you can handle another triple overtime game back-to-back nights, but we may be heading that direction. Harrison Lockett being guarded by Yakota. As he'll try a spin move up with the left hand, and it'll be no good, and Cleves will come away with the rebound. He'll drive, stop and let Parks go by and miss another layup. And it'll be out of bounds off of Cleves. So that is 2 easy missed layups by James Clemens here in the last minute of the fourth quarter that they hope doesn't come back to bite them. Ty Pace, bring it across. Man-to-man defense by the Jets. Cleves on him there. He'll turn, get it out to MJ Robinson. He'll pump fake, back to Pace with a long three, and it rolls out. Reese Lockett there with the rebound, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on Cleves. And Lockett will head to the line looking for his first 2 points of the night. First free throw is up and good. Harris checking back in for James Clements. Wharton checking in for Bob Jones. Second free throw is up and no good, and Lockett gets his own rebound. Top of the key to MJ Robinson. He'll shoot a 3. It'll be no good, and Cleves will come away with it. Up ahead to Blue. He turns it over. Now back up ahead to Harrison Lockett. Under 2 now remaining, 49-47. Horton being guarded by Darby. And Darby will get a hand check foul. Makai Darby with his first, only the second team foul. Ty Pace checks back in for Reese Lockett, who gets a good hand. Harrison Lockett set to inbounds. They'll get it into Parks. And we'll have a foul from behind by Brendan Hill. Third team foul. James Clemens trying to go for some quick steals as they have fouls to give. They want to make sure they can foul if needed in the next minute and a half, so they got to get those fouls up to 5. So why not go for some quick steals? Horton will bring it up, being guarded by Hill. He'll give it up to Lockett. Lockett being guarded tight by Harris. Over to Robinson. Over to Pace. Back to Robinson. To Lockett, who will pump fake and drive, and it'll be knocked out of his hands. And we'll have a foul on Hill. And Harris and Lockett will head to the line to shoot two. 1:14 remaining. 49-47. Bob Jones leads. First free throw is good, as Reese Lockett replaces Ty Pace. Little offense-defense substitution. Lockett will miss the second one. And Cleves will be patient. He'll drive, have it blocked from behind by Parks, and it'll go out of bounds and remain with James Clemens. And I believe we're going to have a timeout. James Clemens will call a timeout. I think Coach Sullivan just wants to voice his frustration on the no call. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. This is Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
.101 left. James Clemens with possession, inbounding under their own goal. Trailing by 3. They'll get it into Blue. He'll go to work there on Parks. Parks will block it and get the rebound. Out to Wharton, who will slow it down now. Clock has not started. Now it does. Just under a minute. 3-point lead. As Hill will foul Parks from behind. And Jacob Parks will head back to the free throw line. That'll be 5 on Hill. Seto Yokota will check back in and replace Hill, who will go to the bench with 5. Parks' first one is short. His second one is in and out as well. And Harris will come away with the rebound. Cleves will push. 45 seconds left. Yokota will drive on Wharton. He'll lay it up with the left hand, and it'll go in and out. We're going to have a travel on Parks that's Reese Lockett as he went to the ground with the rebound. We'll have a travel, 40 seconds remaining. The inbound will come into Blue. He'll try and lay it up in, and he'll be fouled by Parks. So Alexander Blue .38 remaining, 3-point lead for Bob Jones. Blue's first one is no good. Ty Pace set to check back in for Reese Lockett, as Blue will have one more free throw. His second one is good, so now a 2-point game. Half court or full court press as they'll come and grab Lockett and head to the free throw line. So it's going to be a free throw game now for Bob Jones. They're going to have to prove they can make them. If they don't, James Clemens has got to try and get some baskets on the other end. They haven't been able to do that either. Lockett makes the first. As Reese Lockett checks back in for pace. Harrison Lockett's second free throw is good. 4-point game. Cleves will push up ahead to Yokota. He'll try a long three. It's no good. James Clemens' bench and fans wanted a foul on that three by Yokota. Didn't get it. 25.4. They'll get it into Yokota again. He'll try another three, and it's no good. Battle for the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. And possession will remain with James Clemens. Inbound under their own goal. They'll get it out. Harris with a long three. And he is fouled on the three, and he nails it. Reese Lockett fouls Keaton Harris. And with 17.8, Harris will head to the line with a chance to tie the game. Just let you watch. Harris's free throw is good, and we're tied. 52-52, 17.8 remaining. As we've got a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take it with them, get a chance to catch our breath, and we'll come back, finish this one up. 52-52. This is Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
We're back. We got all kinds of things going on during that timeout. The scoreboard is only showing 52-51. We're pretty sure it's tied up 52-52. So I'm not sure what's going on. As Bob Jones will inbounds. Wharton with it, over to Pace, being guarded by Harris. He'll spin, he'll drive, he'll put it up. Off the goal, no good. And we're going to overtime. Sam, for the second night in a row, you're going to overtime. So I think something has happened with the scoreboard and they're unable to update it.
We have overtime.
I think everybody is confused. They haven't explained anything on why it says 52-51 on the scoreboard. So I'm not sure if the Bob Jones fans thought they had won, but we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the start of overtime. This is Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
The year may be ending, but the savings are just beginning right here at Story & Lee Furniture. Just imagine 3 football fields full of furniture, and half of everything in the store is half off. Over 500 recliners in stock, and half of them are half off. Over 200 dining rooms in stock, and half of them are half off. Buy a Kingsdown king-size mattress set for the price of a queen. Plus, get 0% financing and free delivery too. Story & Lee's half off half of everything sale absolutely ends Saturday, January.
Start of overtime. Parks and Blue set to jump off. And Blue will tip it over to Yokota, who will hand it off to Cleves. 4-minute overtime period. We were laughing. We've got everything set on the scoreboard except we can't put the score on. As Blue was fouled by Parks, but they'll call it on the floor, a hold on the floor. And Blue will head to the line to shoot 2. I've run out of room on my scores sheet as Blue makes the first one. Jacoby Gill will check in for Jacob Parks, who is fouled out. So Parks and Kellum foul out for Bob Jones. Brendan Hill has fouled out for James Clemens. Second shot was no good. Rebound went out of bounds, and Bob Jones will control. Harrison Lockett being guarded by Cleves. He'll get it into Gill. Gill will go back door to Ty Pace, who will put it up. And Bob Jones takes a 1-point lead. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. That will be on Wharton. And Seato Yokota will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Looking for his first points of the night. First one is no good. James Clemens will look back on this and look at the free throw line and missed layups. And they could have won this thing in regulation. Yokota's second one goes in and out. And Harrison Lockett comes away with the rebound to Wharton. Back to Lockett. And he'll be fouled by Darby. And Harrison Lockett will head to the line. Lockett's first one is good. Reese Lockett will check in for Wharton. Lockett's second is no good, and Harris comes away with the rebound. James Clemens trailing by 2 with the ball. 3 minutes left here in the first overtime. Lockett on Cleves. Cleves will drive, and he'll finish the layup. We're tied at 55. As Reese Lockett being guarded by Cleves, and he'll drive, throw it up. It'll be no good. Ball will be out of bounds off Blue. So Bob Jones will keep possession. Wharton checks back in for Reese Lockett. 2:35 remaining, 55-55. Inbounds to Harrison Lockett. He'll get it back out top to Robinson. Over to Gill with a three. It's no good. And Blue comes away with the rebound. Jacoby Gill, who transferred into Bob Jones from James Clemens. So he really wanted that three to fall against some of his old teammates. Try to get the inside to Blue, and it'll be turned over. And then as they're chasing the ball, Darby will foul Lockett. And Lockett will head to the free throw line. And I believe Lockett is now down with some cramps in the calves. These guys have put it on the floor tonight. So Lockett back to the line. And we've got some sweat on the floor where the two guys went down. And they'll try and get that dried up. Harrison Lockett at the line to shoot two, tie game. His first one is no good. We got a couple of little kids under the goal that are Jets fans, and the Jets players are encouraging them to make as much noise as they can. And they are screaming at Lockett, and he will miss both. Corbin Johnson will come away with a rebound. Under 2 to go here in the first overtime. Tie ball game, 55-55. Cleves will drive. Kick it out to Johnson, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Yokota. Yokota will drive, pull up at the free throw line. His jump shot's no good. Harris comes away with a rebound. Back up top to Johnson. Inside to Blue, and he's fouled by Gill. So Alexander Blue back to the free throw line. And his first shot is short. Wharton checks back in for Lockett. As Blue will miss his second one. Fight for the rebound. More players on the floor as Gill and Blue will tie it up, and it'll go to Bob Jones. Jay Green will check in for Jacoby Gill. As we will stop and dry up. More sweat. Wharton being guarded on the inbounds by Darby. Harrison Lockett set to inbound it. He'll get it into Ty Pace. Pace will turn and push to Wharton. Wharton in the corner to Robinson. They'll get it back to Pace to set up the offense. Pace will drive with the left hand. Nice touch, Ty Pace, who has been sensational in the second half, as Bob Jones will call a full timeout. Minute and 11 remaining, 57-55, Bob Jones. This is Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
1:11 remaining. Johnson with the inbounds for James Clemens. He'll get it into Cleves, who will walk it up the court. James Clemens trails by 2, 57-55. Johnson will lob it into Blue. He'll go up with it, and it's knocked out of his hands by Robinson. And it'll go out of bounds off Blue. And with 1 minute remaining, Bob Jones will have possession and a 2-point lead. Harrison Lockett on the inbounds. He's got Wharton and Pace, and Green will come up. As Harris will pick up the foul. I believe that's his fifth. Jay Green will head to the line to shoot 2. Try and extend this to a 2-possession game. So Green's first trip to the free throw line tonight, and his first one is no good. So neither team shooting free throws very well. Green with his second one. It's going to be off the back of their rim, no good. And Cleves will control for the Jets. He'll hand it off to Johnson, who will lose it. And it'll be knocked out of his hands from behind by Green. And James Clemens is going to take a timeout. Let's go full timeout. This is Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, sponsored by Bank Independent.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit.
45.2 seconds left on the clock. Bob Jones 57, James Clemens 55. Both teams 2-0 in Class 7A Area 8 play, both with wins over Austin and Florence. So this is for the lead in the area, as Bob Jones will put pressure on Cleves. He'll break it and give it to Johnson. 30 seconds left. Johnson will drive and lay it in. Corbin Johnson ties this game up with under 30 seconds left. Harrison Lockett to MJ Robinson. He'll step back for a three. It's no good. And Cleves comes away with the rebound with 15 seconds left. As Coach Frankie Sullivan says, get into your offense. Johnson with it. 5 seconds. He goes behind the back. Over to Yokota. Long three. It's off the back of the iron. Blue at the buzzer. And it's no good. And we'll head to double overtime. (57-57). Sam's got it for us on the replay. Yep, no good. Blues ball still in Alexander Blues' hands. So we'll head to 4 more minutes. We'll take a break. Alabama High School basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
The year may be ending, but the savings are just beginning right here at Story & Lee Furniture. Just imagine 3 football fields full of furniture, and half of everything in the store is half off. Over 500 recliners in stock, and half of them are half off. Over 200 dining rooms in stock, and half of them are half off. Buy a Kingsdown king-size mattress set for the price of a queen. Plus get 0% financing and free delivery too. Story & Lee's half off half of everything sale absolutely ends Saturday, January 3rd.
Double overtime. It's a lot of free basketball that Samuel Camps had the last 2 nights, as James Clemens will control. Foul trouble again mounting up. Both teams missing a couple of players who are already out, as Cleves is fouled by Wharton, and I think Wharton may be joining that foul out club. Let's see if that's his 5th. That is Wharton's 5th. As Cleves will head to the line to shoot 2. So Wharton, Parks, Kellum all fouled out for Bob Jones, as Cleves knocks down the first one. Braden Hill and Harris fouled out for the Jets. Jacoby Gill with 4 fouls for Bob Jones, as Cleves makes both. 59-57, James Clemens. Harrison Lockett over to Ty Pace. Ty Pace has been a great spark off the bench for Bob Jones, especially here in the second half. He's hit a 3, had a couple of drives. He'll drive there and go up and under, and it'll be no good. Looking for the foul. And it'll go to James Clemens. Cleves cross half court. He'll give it to Johnson. Johnson get a pick there by Blue, and he'll drive. He'll spin, nothing there. Cleves bails him out. Now Cleves will drive with the with the right hand, no good. Ballou with the rebound, and now Jacoby Gill is going to head to the bench with 5 fouls.
Gill, his fifth. Going to line shoot 2 for Justin 24. Alexander Blue.
And Alexander Blue will head to the line, trying to extend this lead. As Blue misses the first. He'll step back up to shoot number 2. And it's long off the rim, and MJ Robinson comes away with the rebound. He'll get it to Harrison Lockett. Lockett will push ahead. Over to Robinson. Nice play by Darby, who will tip it ahead, but Green will hustle back and control it. Harrison Lockett driving. Over to Robinson, out to Reese Lockett. 2.5 remaining in the second overtime, as Bob Jones will call a timeout. Coach Brian Starkey's got several new guys on the court with so many fouling out. Just wanted to take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's the X Sports Network presentation of Alabama High School basketball, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service. Just a customer, your family. C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Bank Independent, proudly serving our community since 1947. From personal banking to business solutions, Bank Independent is committed to helping North Alabama thrive. Bank Independent, built to serve, not to sell. Member FDIC. 2:21, tie pace. Handed off to Harrison Lockett. Over to MJ Robinson. Lockett will go back door. Nice pass by Robinson. And Lockett will finish. Jay Green pressuring in the backcourt as we're tied again. As Cleves will lose it off his leg. And with just under 2 minutes, Bob Jones will have possession with a tie game. They'll get it into Pace. Pace ahead to Reese Lockett. He'll push ahead. He'll drive. He'll try a layup. It'll be in and out, and Blue comes away with the rebound. Cleves now will slow it down as we approach 1.5 minutes left in the second overtime. Inside to Blue. He's getting double teamed. He'll give it back out to Johnson. Top of the key. Now Cleves. Hold it in his left hand and reset the offense. He'll drive on Reese Lockett. He'll give it to Johnson inside to Blue. He'll turn and lay it in. Nice play by Blue and Johnson. 2-point lead with 1 minute to go. Pace inside to Robinson. Out to Reese Lockett. Reese Lockett with a screen from Robinson. He'll drive. He'll spin on Blue. Put it up, and it's no good, and MJ Robinson will come away. Corbin Johnson will come away with the rebound. Bob Jones doing a little bit of trapping now, as Pace will pick up the foul on Johnson, and Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2 with 30 seconds left. Corbin Johnson at the line, shooting 2. Not been to the free throw line tonight. Had a couple of good plays early in the second quarter. And now his first free throw goes in and out. Back to make it a 3-point game. The second one is good. 62-59 now. 30.5. As Reese Lockett has it. He'll give it to Ty Pace. Pace will drive. He'll stop back and pull a 3. It's short, and it'll go out of bounds and be James Clemens' ball. 14.9, 3-point lead. James Clemens is going to have to make some free throws, as we're going to have a foul on Harrison Lockett on Cleves on the inbound. So we'll head to the other end. Cleves with a chance to ice this one. His first one is in and out. I think both these teams tomorrow may be shooting a lot of free throws at practice, as Cleves will have one more. His second one is good. 4-point lead. 14.9. Lockett pushes across, being guarded by Cleves. It'll go off his leg, and Cleves will have it, as they will try and foul, but they can't. 2 seconds. 1. And James Clemens will get out of Bob Jones with a 63-59 win. And we'll go to 3-0 in Area 8. Bob Jones will fall to 2-1. So fantastic game tonight from Bob Jones, as the James Clemens Jets pull out the 4-point win. Just a reminder, Friday night we'll be live from Central as they play host to the Brooks Lions. And on Monday night we will be at Lauderdale County as they host those same Brooks Lions. So tune in. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Until then, this is Ashley Balch. You've been watching high school basketball right here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
This is the X Sports Network.
Independent. We're invested in you.